Great win today, guys. Mody, is that the best Christmas gift you got this year? 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, we did Secret Santa. This is better. I didn't get the best gift.
You didn't get a good gift.
Carlin.
3 wins in a row. Clinical tonight. Slow first half. Couple of chances for you guys to pull away. What did you like about the team's effort tonight?
I like this game a lot. Last few wins for us have been through offense. Ball was moving. We had great rhythm. Brisbane don't let you play like that. Level of physicality and the quality that they have on the defensive end is real. And we were able to win a game that you needed to kind of gut out, tough out, which is great. It's a huge stepping stone for us. We never make excuses. We don't like talking about these things. But we got in at 2 a.m. yesterday to Brisbane. Our flight got delayed. We were up in the air. There was a thunderstorm. We got diverted to the Gold Coast. We got stuck there and there, but we got to our hotel at 2 a.m. yesterday. And I told the guys in shooter, I was really proud of them. They came into shooter, I'm super focused. And I think a lot of teams would have kind of given up or used it as an excuse, and they didn't. They came in, gutted it out. This was a game that was won through effort, and these things make it harder to play with effort, and I'm really happy they overcame.
You guys got off less shots tonight, considerably less than the field goal percentage there. What was it, do you think, that got you guys the win in the end? Was it a defensive effort, or was it?
I mean, we held them to 71 points. It's usually enough for a win.
What impressed you most with the way your point guard, Parker Jackson Cartwright, his facilitating tonight was everything for you guys. He was really, strong under the ball, a lot of pressure. He must have led the way for you there.
It's his job.
Yeah.
Not really impressed.
Anthony Lamb, 12 months ago, he was playing with Steph Curry. Sort of a different role he's got now.
He's playing with better players now.
Yeah. But...
no?
Way cooler guys, for sure. Yeah.
But he sort of took a back seat tonight. Maybe less shots, but he did try to facilitate a lot.
I mean, Anthony has 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. So it's a pretty solid day in the office.
Yeah. Mate, what was it like tonight? Coming to Brisbane and being able to sort of quiet the crowd. They're obviously chasing a win there. Their home side haven't won a game in 3 now, so it must have been a good feeling.
Yeah, it was a great feeling for us, and it was awesome to see the way we finished off the game, having Zichi come in and play the way he did. He's been working so hard to get back from injury, and same as Will too. Those guys are massive for us, and getting them come back in was cool. It's a great feeling. I mean, obviously winning's a lot better than losing, but yeah, we're pretty up and about right now.
What was it like for the playing group, regrouping yesterday morning, coming in at 2 a.m? Did that alter your mindset, or were you straight in the gym ready, one job, that's get a win tonight? Yeah,
we're a pretty tough group. We've got a lot of Aussies on the team. I think it's 4 of us, really rallied them, and so that helped out a lot.
I thought when we did Aussies, Kiwis, you lost.
That was a silly game that we were playing.
You lost.
But when it comes to toughness and grit, no, that's where we really come into our own, I think. So, no, we were all right. We're a pretty tight bunch, and we like playing together a lot. So it's easy to go up for games, even when we have not as much sleep as we want to. We really like playing with each other, so it's easy to get up for something like that.
Do you think the 2 a.m. arrival, did that have something a bit to do with the sort of slow start from both teams today? 15-all quarter time there, you couldn't get too many shots to fall. Do you think that played a bit of a part, or is that just sort of pretty high intensity, good playoff atmosphere?
Yeah, it was high intensity. Teams that were both playing really hard. The defense was really solid to start with, I thought. It was very physical. And it took us just a little bit getting used to that, I suppose, offensively, but we were able to match them on the other end as well and slow them down too. So, no, I didn't think it was to do with the plane at all. We felt good. We just got used, had to take a little while to get used to them.
Yeah. Mody, that's Mody, 3 in a row, chasing 4 next week. What will be your number one focus going into the Tasmania game?
Played them a few times. This is kind of our rivalry series, so we play them 4 times in the season. As good of a team as it gets. Extremely well coached, potent offensively, disruptive defensively. They pose a great challenge. It's not about 4 in a row for us. It's about having a good practice in 2 days and building on that.
Awesome. That's it from me, Susie.
Chris, you're welcome to jump in.
Mody, it was great to see Zylan back playing, but even better to see him have such an impact. For him to be able to do that down the stretch in that game and to be such a big part of that 12-0 run that closed the game out, that's a hell of a return from him.
And he's pretty good at basketball.
He is, but I mean, it's one thing to have him back, but to have an immediate impact on your winning, what does that say about him?
It was great. What I liked was the level of focus that he played with in the fourth quarter. He didn't play great at the beginning. It took him time to kind of get into rhythm. He got every cover right. He was big on the boards. He finished plays on offense. That's great, but he was very impactful in all the places where sometimes it takes a little rhythm to catch. And he didn't miss a beat. He's so focused. He's so committed. He was like an assistant coach for us when he was hurt. I'm not really surprised, honestly.
You touched on Anthony Lamb before. He had a big impact on this game in so many ways, but the glimpses we saw of what he can do alongside Zylan together, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch for the rest of this season.
Okay.
I mean, from your point of view, how well do you think those two will be able to work together?
I mean, I think this team is working together pretty well. Not Anthony and Zylan, and not Parker and anybody, and not Will and Dane. I think as a unit. When we let the ball move and we create multiple actions, means we're playing in an unselfish manner where everybody creates a little advantage and moves it on to the next guy. Then the talent shines. It doesn't matter if it's Anthony or Zylan or Mantas or Dane or Parker or Will. It's all the same. As long as we create this advantage and keep the ball moving and rolling and have good momentum in these situations, then yeah, Anthony will look good with Zylan, but everybody will.
I'm glad you mentioned Mantas as well. He's now strung several good games together. It's a great sign for him that he's now being able to do this game after game.
Just stay healthy, kid. We're not surprised.
Dane, who's benefiting more from Will's set up alley passes? Who's the better finisher?
Oh my
yourself
God.
Or yourself or Zylan? Who's better at finishing those?
Oh, it's close. It's kind of like 1A, 1B. Zylan's just got
Honestly,
me there.
so Dane will say something funny in a second, and his finishing is great. But this was a game that was won through energy and effort, and Dane was fantastic for us in the first half. Completely changed the complexion of intensity. Was huge on the boards, denied the post, played super physical. Hasn't had consistent minutes every time, and it's such a beautiful thing for me as a coach to know that every time I need him, I can throw him in the game and trust him to give it 100%. He's making real strides, and I'm really proud of him, even though he can never catch a lob.
Thanks, Mody.
That was going to be my next question, Dane. How pleasing was it for you to know that your hard work you've been putting in and knowing that you've kept yourself ready, even if you're not getting minutes, but you were ready to come in tonight, play big minutes and play a key role for the team?
Yeah, it felt great. I've been working hard, and it's nice to have a good run of being healthy as well. I think that's really helped me too, just staying on the court. But the guys the coaches at the Breakers, not just Mody, the assistants as well, they've been working with me a lot, and I've been feeling more confident in practices, and I've been feeling like I've been progressing a lot there. So it was nice to show that a little bit in the game tonight, and hopefully I can help out again in the games coming in the future. I'll be ready to go.
Thanks very much, guys.